as everybody knows, we have a huge need for mental health. This seems especially right now with the pandemic and everything going on. This is one of my godsons had a really bad episodes of, he has anxiety, like, and it was very hard for his mom to kind of accept it and things like that, which she has anxiety also, which is normal, right? It can be hereditary and things like that. So, and it was just like heartbreaking to me that, that he needed this help. And it was so hard to, the stigma of it, to like convince people that he needs it. It's not something that, he can just get over by himself. And he was so little, he was only like 7 when it started, and full-blown panic attacks, like running out of the school and things like that. So with that, and then other family members that have kind of opened up to me and said, they struggle with anxiety and depression. And so it was professionally and also personally that I felt that I needed, not that I needed, but I wanted to be able to help more people. And in our culture, I think the stigma is even worse, because if you tell somebody that you're anxious, they'll be like, "Ay, no, estás loca." Like, "Oh no, está bien loca." Like, that's horrible. Like, nobody wants to be called that. So the fact that if I, being Mexican myself and from the same culture, and knowing that if I can explain that to patients and let them know it's okay, it's just like taking blood pressure medication. It's just like taking medication for your diabetes. Like, why would you think about it? And it's not addictive. That's another big thing, that they think it's addicted, and they're addictive, and they're going to have to take it for the rest of their lives. And to being able to educate them in their native language and being able to present it to them in a way that they're okay with it. So within the clinic also, there was a lot of patients that would come for physical symptoms, but it was actually just anxiety and depression. Like, that's all. But they would rather have something physically wrong with them than to have them just tell you, you know what, no, you have a mental illness. That they were like, no, tell me something else. I don't want to have that. Like, and it's kind of like, it's sad that we've gotten to that point where people would prefer to be physically sick.